Healthy habits of a stay-at-home working homeschool mom. My current habits in this season that I'm walking through right now. You all know I love the term seasons. You all know that we change and go through seasons in life, just like the weather around us, just like the trees and the plants and the grass and the flowers and the animals and everything around us go through seasons. We also go through seasons. And that's so powerful to me. And there's so much to unravel with that whole idea and concept of us as humans going through seasons and being in different seasons and different stages of life as well. So keep in mind, as I share these habits, these are seriously, they have been incredibly life-changing habits for me. This may not be the case for another mama, and this may not even be realistic for you. So keep that in mind. This is just me merely sharing my healthy habits, the things that I need to do, the things that make all the difference in my day, right? That's what today's video is all about. Y'all know I'm gonna say this one. You know this is coming. Get up early. This was not me. This is not me. This is not my greatest heart's desire, okay? This takes every piece of me to really, truly lean in and to learn to love getting up early. But it is so important. It has been so important for me as a stay-at-home mom, as a working mom, as a woman, right? Not just homeschooling. Like, homeschooling is a part of me, yes, but does it define me? No. I am a homeschool mom, yes, but that is not my identity. For me, there are things that I need to do on a daily basis to set the tone for the day, and that is very much getting up before my kids. When they were babies, obviously, this was not the case. I'm a sleeper by nature. By nature, I am a night owl, and I will sleep till whenever my body decides to wake up. That's by nature. However, creating a habit of getting up early, creating that habit, and I guess you could say a discipline to go to bed early and get up early. Just really kind of marinating in that season for a little bit. This has still not been an easy thing for me to do. I don't necessarily love getting up early. I've told you guys that. I will set out all my workout clothes the night before. I will have my water bottle filled. I will have everything ready. So all I need to do is get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, put on my workout clothes, hop in the Suburban, and away we go. Now, don't get any crazy ideas. This is not easy. Still, I promise this is still not easy. But for me, getting up early, getting my workout in, having that time to just prepare myself mentally for the day without little voices and all the chaos that comes with it. Because yes, I love those little voices to pieces, but mama cannot wake up to little voices. I have to wake up and gather my thoughts and get my wits about me for the day and then flow through the day, to sit in stillness and just brain dump. Write everything down that I'm needing to do for the day. Write down what's on my mind. Write down what I'm thinking. Write down what went well. Write down, this is something I love to do at night too also. And I have heard that it helps with sleep. So if you are struggling like to get sleep or to fall asleep, try brain dumping at night. Just sit down and write down everything in a notebook. This one happens to be mine. Write everything down in a notebook that is just in your head. Get it out. See if it helps you sleep. Brain dump. Listen to sermons. Sit in stillness and pray. That I shared that with you in my last video, one of my most recent videos, just welcoming the month of March and some goals and intentions. I'll leave it linked below in case you want to check it out. I think maybe it will be encouraging to you. However, that's just something for me as a human that I love to do, and as a mom that stays home and that works from home. There may even be times that I need to do some work before everybody in the house wakes up. I don't love taking time from my family to work. So I've already told you, I suck at balancing all of it. I do. I suck at balancing it, but I do not like to take time from my kids and from my husband to focus on work. So sometimes those morning hours are the time that I have. Next habit I have that has changed my life. And it can also change your life. I encourage you to try it, okay? Try it. Writing down what's going on in your mind. Writing down your prayers. This is different than the brain dump. Writing down what's going on, writing down what you're struggling with, writing down your prayers, specific things that you're praying for specifics that you know, people that you're praying for, circumstances, different things, write them down, journal, get your thoughts out, onto paper. Get everything out. You will be amazed at how many times your hand does not move fast enough. At least that's me. Like my thoughts just flow and I cannot turn them off. And there are times where I'm like, I know I just need to go sit and I need to write this down. I need to go journal. I need to get this out of my head. It's how I process things. Reading, I love to read. I love to put in an Audible, but also I am a lover of actual physical books. I love to highlight and underline and mark all the things. I have a video for you coming soon about some of the most life-changing books that I've read. And maybe you'll find that encouraging, but you will be able to tell by the cover of some of those that they are, they go with me everywhere. So be on the lookout for that video. Next thing I wanna share with you is something that I have been really practicing. And it has changed so many things in our home, the noise and the chaos of everything going on in my mind and our life, like the restlessness of our boys. We have slowed down. You guys know that I talk about slow living on my channel. I've slowed down a lot as far as play days and extras and adding in all the things and extra trips going here and there. Again, this could just be a seasonal thing. However, I am seeing so much, I'm gonna say fruit from it. I have seen so many good things that have changed our lives by just merely slowing down, by saying yes when you need to say yes, saying no when you need to say no, stepping out and doing the next right thing for that moment, for that day, for that hour, whatever it is. Really, truly packs so much magnitude when you break that down and look at it as a small scope instead of like as a year. If you just take each morning, each day, whatever, I'm gonna just do the next right thing. That's what I'm gonna do. The next right thing for this hour. What is that? The next right thing for this day, for the next, 2 days, whatever. Break it down however you need to break it down. But changing my focus, quieting the noises, slowing down, knowing when is a good day for a play day, and knowing when it's gonna be too much. When you're trying to add too many things, it's chaos, it's stressful, it is disorderly, it makes all things crazy. Knowing, guys, there's so much power in knowing when to say yes and when to say no. And it matters. It really, truly matters. If you can get a grasp on that, if I can get a grasp on that, even when it comes to other things, not just play days and friend days and outings and the busyness of life, but even what we're spending our time doing. The noise of social media, the voices, right? Being a consumer. What are we consuming? What are we spending our time like a sponge soaking up? We all know what sponges do. When you are a consumer, that's what you're doing. You're just soaking it all up like a sponge. So what are we soaking up? What are we spending our time and our lives consuming? Definitely something to think about, and definitely something that can change your life depending on what your focus is, depending on the noise that you are soaking in, depending on what you're marinating in. I use the term marinate. You guys know I love that word. What are you soaking in? Too many yeses, too many nos, too much people pleasing, too much going with the flow. Maybe not enough. Maybe challenge yourself and get out a little bit more. Maybe you're hungry for friendships. Maybe you're hungry for connection. Maybe your kids are hungry for that. Maybe you could start a homeschool group in your area. Maybe you could put something on Facebook and, hey mamas, let's meet up. Homeschool moms in my area. Maybe you need more of that. I don't know what your situation is or your scenario is or your circumstances are or the season you're in. I'm merely just sharing habits that have changed my life that I hope will encourage you. I have to say, being kicked off Instagram, I really, truly, call me crazy, but that was a door God shut. Straight up, God shut that door. And I have prayed. I prayed over Instagram. I prayed over this channel. This is a side note because, I'm a squirrel like that. I've prayed over all of this and continue to. God, if this is not what you want me doing, please shut that door. Shut that door. Shut the door. I am so hungry for more of God, and I just don't want to be doing anything that is distracting me from him. I want to be so close to him and walking so close with him. And sometimes this channel feels like it is work and a distraction. Sometimes it does. I have a hard time balancing it sometimes. I do. I'm human. So this channel has been prayed over many, many, many a times. I've been on here for 4 years, guys. And don't think that for a minute this has been easy. Because it has not been easy. However, I have seen how God shuts doors that fast. How things are taken that fast. For me, Instagram was one of those. Best thing that could ever happen to me. Instagram was a trap for me. It was an absolute trap. And I thank God it's removed. And no, I cannot get it back. And no, I cannot log in through Facebook. No, they will not recognize me through facial recognition because trust me, I've tried it all. It's gone. It is gone. Absolutely life-changing. Healthy habit. The healthiest thing, one of the healthiest things I could do was get off Instagram. I have 2 more things I want to share with you, okay? Get outside with your kids. Get outside and jump on the trampoline with them. Get outside and rake leaves. Get outside and go for a walk. Take them to a park. Sit outside on your back porch and watch your chickens. Mamas, I promise, getting outside, starting your day, in the middle of your day, breaking up your homeschool time, whatever. Get outside, get some fresh air, go be with your kids, go play, go do some yard work, go plant some flowers, plant a garden. Lord knows we need gardens right now. Just saying. Try something new. Try something different. Get outside. Fresh air. Vitamin D. It's solid. It's so good for your body. So good for your soul. So good for your mood. All of it. Get fresh air. The very last thing is probably one of my favorites. And yet it is almost the hardest thing to do. And this goes hand in hand with the noise and the chaos. Okay? So, leaving blank space in your calendar, in your day, as a homemaker. Whether you work or not, whether you homeschool or not, that doesn't matter. If you are a mama, if you have babies, kids, whatever you want to call them, I still call mine babies, and they're almost 15, 13, and 10. So, your babies, leave a blank space throughout your day. Leave a blank space for creativity. Leave room to paint. Leave room to sit on the couch and read a book with your kids. Leave room to get out the Play-Doh and do something with Play-Doh. Leave room to bake cookies together if your kids like to bake cookies. Leave room to be present with your children. Live a life that is strict schedule, constant noise. I'm not saying whether that's right or wrong for your family and your situation because again, seasons, again, life, again, circumstances. However, there's so much beauty to be had when you leave a blank space. Play a game with your kids. Paint something with them. Outside and jump on the trampoline with them. Play with them. Have a conversation with them. Let their voices be heard. Leaving blank space in your calendar, in your day, in your schedule will change your life and it will change the life of your kids. I promise you, if we can step away from what the world wants us to do and be, which is go, 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 consuming all the time, more producing, more all the things. We're in a season right now where there's too much. We have to say no more times than we say yes, because that's how we're living right now in this season. When my kids were little and they were in, strollers, oh my goodness, I loved saying yes to everything because seasons. However, now we're in a season where it looks so different. There are more times that we say no to things so that we can say yes to something else. Because that's what it is. That's the secret. Saying no to something so you can say yes to something else. What does that look like for you? What are you going to say no to? Or what are you saying yes to? And at the cost of what? What is the cost of your yes? Because again, it's not going to be all the same. You can figure out, myself included, I'm a work in progress always. If I can figure out and get a hold on my capacity, balancing things, and my focus of doing the next right thing for that moment, what that looks like for me, I have seen that it has changed the lives of everybody in our home, including myself. I want to share these few things with you today because they have truly, truly, truly changed something in my life. I have seen such benefits from each of these actions, each of these steps that I've taken, that I've had to take. It is not going to happen on its own. If I am not aware and in tune with what my home and my family needs, they will be the cost. They will be the price that I pay to get swallowed up by the world. It's not worth it to me at all. It's not. We may agree and we may disagree, and that's okay because everybody's different. Our seasons are different. I say that all the time. Our seasons are different. Our lives look different. I'm in a season right now of really seeking God on so many levels, of really just being content. Stay content. Pray. These simple life habits that I've shared with you today are little treasures of mine and things that I have implemented over the course of the last 3 years. And depending on the season, they come or they go, but I'm learning to be better. I'm learning to get better at this. I'm learning what it looks like to say no. I'm learning how beautiful it can be when we make time and take time to create a hole in our schedule just for our family. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Getting up early so that I can have time to just breathe, to pray, to listen to a sermon, to just be, to brain dump and get all my thoughts out so that it's not all clustered and chaotic throughout my day. Being able to get out and get fresh air and just move. And leaving Instagram. Life changing. Life changing. And I know I'm not the only one. That's what I have for you today. I hope this video has encouraged you in some way, some shape, or some form. And I will see you in our next one. Bye.